All right, welcome back to the Beast Game Podcast. This is a review for Sleepless. It's directed by Baran Bo Odar. He has overseas film and TV credits. The screenplay is by Andrea Berloff. She was a writer on Straight Outta Compton. The movie is based on a 2011 French film called Nuit Blanche, or Sleepless Night, directed by Frédéric Jardin. It stars Jamie Foxx as Vincent, Dermot Mulroney as Rubino, and Scoot McNairy as Novak. Fox has been in Collateral, Ray, and Django Unchained. Mulroney is known for the Pure Genius TV series and My Best Friend's Wedding. McNairy for Argo and the Halt and Catch Fire TV series, which I need to get back into. The summary is, a cop with a connection to the criminal underworld scours a nightclub in search of his kidnapped son. So let me just start off by saying I really like the movie that this is based off of. If you listen to our top 100 series, Nuit Blanche or Sleepless Night was one of the movies I listed. It's a very well-contained and focused movie. With this review, I'll basically be describing a lot of the changes the Hollywood version makes. I didn't like the setting change to a Las Vegas casino. While the description says nightclub, it's inside of a casino. So that already causes the movie to be unbelievable in the first place. Mainly because there's cameras everywhere in the casino, the original works because it's an upscale nightclub. Most of the action scenes have the same premise, but with Americanized editing, and that is what really causes my score to drop for this movie. Every action scene has so many cuts, it's hard to understand what's going on. The original did use cuts in the action scenes, but they were used more intelligently. The direction and the way the movie looks is fine. It's reminiscent of the original. The dialogue is passable, but Jamie Foxx's delivery at times sounds rushed. Scoot McNairy gives the best performance. Michelle Monaghan plays a detective who is investigating the plot. I thought that she did an above average job up until the end of the movie. T.I. is in this and he's basically playing T.I. Some of the biggest issues I have with this movie is that the main villain was weakened and the secondary villain was given a more prominent role. It could have worked if the plot was written better. Jamie Foxx's son, played by Octavius Johnson, looks like a 20-year-old. That's because he is. The original, the son was about 13 to 15, and he looked like that. However, in this one, the actor playing him is trying his best to look that age, and it doesn't work. Vincent's wife, played by Gabrielle Union, was given a major bump. Again, it could have worked if the movie was written better. For a score, I give this movie a 5. Sleepless Night is a classic to me. It's a very classic movie. This movie is half of that. Hollywooding this movie up for the sake of a remake is the main problem. Even though it sticks to the formula of the original, without seeing Sleepless Night, things are happening in this movie for very little reason. In Sleepless Night, it all made sense, and that's why it was great. If you're up for reading subtitles, you should see Sleepless Night if you can find it on Amazon or Netflix. You should see that before you see this movie. That's the Beast Game Podcast. You can find more of our podcasts at beastgame.com, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Twitter, and YouTube.